Welcome mga kabayan to our another episode. Kabayan, MAGsa DIYoS tayo. I pray mga kabayan that you have a wonderful day today. It's Tuesday. And Tuesday afternoon, 88 degrees is hot in the United States. But our scripture reading mga kabayan is coming from Isaiah chapter 6, not 16. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. I'm going to read mga kabayan. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with righteous right hand. So this is a really nice scripture mga kabayan. Straightforward. So do not fear, for I am with you. So do not fear, for I am with you. Have you remember mga kabayan any Bible story that saying about this? So do not fear, for I am with you. If you remember those fishermen, they were fisherman, and then they're what's called this? They're fishing together with Jesus, and then Jesus, they're on the boat actually. That they're fishing with Jesus. Jesus got sleep, and then there was a storm, and then the apostles got afraid that they will be fallen, or they're going to die in that storm. Have you remember that one, mga kabayan? I think you're gonna remember that. So it's just like that. So do not fear. Do not fear, for I am with you. So if God is with us, who among if God is with us, who amongst against us? Who will be against us? Right? If God is with us, who will be against us? So that is very strong word and message of faith, mga kabayan. So is the reflection about fear. We have a lot of fears in our lives, mga kabayan. Especially those people who are in the death situation. I think they have fear. Those people who are at the top of the mountain, their fear that they will be fallen, or you are riding in one of the rides, the scary rides in Carowinds, Charlotte, North Carolina. You are angst and you are afraid, and you feel fear It's a human nature, mga kabayan, to feel that. But what this scripture said is saying with Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10, so do not fear, for I am with you. So if we have faith that God is with us, why should we have fear? Right? All fears should be gone because God is with you. So I'm not saying that I don't have fear. I have a lot of fears, mga kabayan. I have fear of height. I have fear with the rides. I am fear but I have a lot of fears. But I am not perfect. I am not happy of my fear because it contradicts. So do not fear, for I am with you. So we need to, me and you mga kabayan, if you have fear, we need to trust more God out of this fear. Correct? Do not be dismayed, for I am with you. So there are two words, fear and dismayed. Once you say dismayed, the way I know the word is lost hope, hopeless. Okay? And once we have fear, we distrust something or somebody or God if we dismayed. So these are connected, mga kabayan. I will strengthen you. So out of those, mga kabayan, the fear and dismay, God promises that I will strengthen you and help you. So why should we have fear if God is with us? And why are we going to be dismayed if God is going to strengthen and help us? Dismayed, for I am with you. So it's really a crystal clear message, mga kabayan. We need to not to fear, avoid fear, or stop the feeling of fear in our lives, in our hearts, in our thoughts, because God is with us. We need to stop and avoid being dismayed because God will strengthen and help us. Right? That's what the scripture said, coming from Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. That is crystal clear, mga kabayan, about the message. Coming from Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. And then it adds up this one, mga kabayan. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So it's not only giving us a sense of it's not only giving us, mga kabayan, with so they asked me to, so that's so nice. And then mga kabayan, it's not only God and Jesus is giving us the sense of security about that we're going to strengthen us, we're going to help us. At the same time, they're going to give the righteous hand. So, what else that we need, mga kabayan? Everything is giving us by God to avoid fear and being dismayed. Okay? So, the Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10 is teaching us to not be feared, but trust God. Do not be dismayed, for God is with us, is ready to help us, is going to strengthen us in all our needs. Whenever we need help, we need some additional reinforcement, God is with us, mga kabayan. God is indeed with us. So what we are waiting for, mga kabayan, I ask you, mga kabayan, to free ourselves. Accept this challenge, mga kabayan, that we need to stop being feared or stop fearing anything. And do not be dismayed easily, mga kabayan. But trust God, have faith in God, that everything will be okay. Because God is giving us the help, and it's going to strengthen us, and it's going to giving us His righteous right hand. So everything already there, mga kabayan, for us to be successful, for us to be to have faith, to strengthen our faith, to trust and believe God, that with God everything is possible, that we already talked about in the first episode, mga kabayan. So this is interconnected, mga kabayan. I ask you to trust God more, to have faith, and be able to beat this fear. Fear ain't good ain't good, mga kabayan. The fear that we are experiencing is not good. So I ask you, mga kabayan, to have a wonderful day, and God bless you. Bye.